Hello there everyone, and this video is for those people who are interested in building a second income, or maybe looking for a part-time gig, or maybe looking for a new business. And this is one of those amazing businesses that maybe very few people talk about. Let's jump into away and discuss it in detail, what it is and how it works. So basically you can see what on my screen it is an owner box, right? And this is one of the most amazing businesses that very few people know, and even people don't want to talk about it. The main reason behind that is because it's very easy to set up, very low cost, and it's very quick in turnover. You can make money, literally, you can just get back, you can get all of your investments paid back within roughly a month's time, and then you can start paying, getting paid more. Well, talking about the cost of this, so basically this is in the line of vending businesses, right? And as you can see, I've just looked like for one of the suppliers. This is vending route display on our box. This is a vending business for sure. That the way what you do is basically you get these boxes, you place it on nice little stores. For example, you put it on restaurants, you put it on for example, some of the salons, maybe car washes, anywhere where people go sit and wait, for their turn, and then they can just get the candies. What you do is basically you put the candies inside here, and then it's you're just serving a cause at the same time, because just you're donating a percentage out of it to breast cancer. And then anyone who takes the candies, or maybe it's a pop, whatever you want to put in, that we'll discuss later, they can just put the money here in the box, and down the road later on you can just collect the money, and you can pay 10% of or 15% of it to the charity, and then take rest of it, take out your profits, and you do the business. Now, once we do the costing and all, and how this business is set up, we can just talk about it a bit later. But before, I'd like to show you, a few people who are doing this business, making a lot of money. For example, I've just collected some examples. These are the people, right, who are collecting money. So, for example, this guy, if we just look at this, on an average, you can expect an owner box to make you around somewhere, I'd say, 20 to 50 dollars a week. So this is something, a potential. It might be a week, might be 2 weeks. It really depends how crazy is the location. But just let's look at these examples. So this guy's been doing this for quite a long time, right? And he's just doing some collections. And
Another box.
Play this video. I will include these links, basically,
Today is one of my favorite days.
So you can just look at these videos in details later on. So this guy is another guy. So I'm just trying to show you that all of this is real, and people are making a lot of money out of this. For example, this guy is collecting money out of his owner box, right? And you can see he's made a lot of money. He's just he's got money aside. You've got just a clipper or a zip tie to make sure your money is safe inside, and no one else can take away your money that you're collecting. You see, this guy's collecting a lot of money, from one location. Similarly, there's another guy I can show you here. This is another example. He's just collecting some funds. He's just opened it up.
Look at that.
You can see he's made roughly, it's I can figure out it's roughly around 20. It's just loading, right? It's roughly around 20 to 30 dollars.
Look at all that money, guys. Look at all that money.
All right, guys. So this
20,
location here
so
did
I'll
the salon.
include all these videos in the description, so you can just have a look and have a better idea of how it's working. So I've shown you all. Now you've seen the proof of people are making money. Now it's
Actually, I was wrong.
Basically, it's very easy to set up, and it's a very low cost low investment business. So the main cost that's involved is all you have to do is get these kind of nice tiny boxes, and then place them on high traffic locations, and then fill them with the candies or pops, just like this guy's doing. He's got pops. You can put in Charms Blow pops, or maybe any other candies, regular candies, or maybe chocolate bars, and you can easily buy these candies, etc. on Sam's Club, or maybe Amazon Business, or on eBay as well, right? And then you can just get this box, fill it with the candies, and put it like at a few high working high traffic locations, just like salons and restaurants and car washes, etc. And then all you have to do is just go ahead and step inside and tell them, hey, can I just place this box here? We're supporting breast cancer, and it would be so nice if you could just like put it on your counter, and people would like to take a candy, they can donate here. You can always tell them, and all you have to do is just place it at any location where you see like there's a lot of traffic, and then just service the boxes every 2 to 3 weeks, and then all you have to do is just like take the money out of here, out of the box, just like I've shown you, put the new candies and move away. Now the way it works is, for example, if I just show you the maths, for example, the cost. I was just looking at the boxes, right, and I've just come across this guy who's most probably selling it for $7.99, which is the least amount, and there's a shipping on top of that. Rest of them is like are averaging around $10. For example, this guy selling the locations as well. Maybe you might not need the locations. For example, on Amazon, it's selling for $13.99. All right, if you just go to this website, on a box for you, he's got different packages for you. For example, yeah, so you can go to his shop. I'll link all of these informations like in the link, so you can have a look, and obviously you can take your time to review the information, maybe decide about it. And if you've got any questions, feel free to reach out to me anytime. So I'm just showing you a few different packages about this guy. Like for example, this is vending group packages, new vending group packages. So he's selling. So let's go to all 9 products, and where are the 9 products? All right, so he's maybe saying load more. All right, so he's 25 vending. So he's got like 50 vending routes, 18. So he's got different packages. Even he's selling these these chocolates and pops. So yeah, you can buy these things. This website could be like all-in-one solution for you. And the best thing about this is like, I know this guy is amazing. He's got a huge knowledge about he's been doing this for a few years. So you can just get back to him anytime. If you're struggling with anything, he'll be always happy to help you out. Now coming towards the costing, for example, if you just start off I'd say in order to test it out, you can start with like 50 to 100 boxes, and based upon the cost, here is the cost, right? $7.99 and $7.59. Okay, that's $7.99 is per box, and $7.99, so it's roughly $14-15. That's per box, right? And 15, if you multiply by multiply that maybe by, I'd say 50 or 100. Oh, let's do that. 15 into, I'll start off ideally with 100 boxes. 15 into 100, and it will be 1500. That's the cost of 100 boxes. Now all you have to do is fill these boxes with the candies, and the candy would would cost you roughly, I'd say, a few cents, depending upon the type of the candy you're just putting in, and maybe just include another, I'd say if it's $15 per box, maybe let's include another $5 per candies per box, so you can just make it $20 per box. That's the rough cost. I'm just giving you a rough estimate, right? That's the cost of one box, and if you just multiply that 20 by 100, will be 2,000, right? So this is cost of the 100 boxes is 2,000. And let me just show you this website I was just showing you. So basically, Chums Ball Pops is selling it for $25, right? And if you go to Sam's Club, you can find even better options. Anyway, so yeah, so maybe we can just discuss these pops, where you can buy these pops on a better price. We can discuss that, and we can keep discussing that in the upcoming videos, right? But this is just an introduction video of how you can just get started with this business, make a lot of money. So this is $2,000. If you just want to test out with 100 boxes, this is $2,000 is the cost, right? And when you talk about the return, every 2 to 3 weeks you can pick up a box and reservice it, and fill it with the candies, take the money out. That's how you do it. And as I said, on an average, you can just make somewhere around $20 to $40 per box per I'd say every 2 weeks. So if you just do that, maybe like 20 into 100. So that's like $2,000 on an average that you're making in a month's time. I'd say in a month's time to start with. Some locations would be there that could give you a better margin. Some of them wouldn't sell a lot. So I'd say $2,000 would be returned back just within a 1 month period, and that's minimum recovery. As I said, $20 to $40. On a flip side, if you're just going towards the lower end, if you just multiply it with 40 into 100 per month, that's 4,000. You're already making $2,000 a month, and this is a numbers game. So basically, all you have to do is start placing as many boxes as you can, and start doing these routes, and start collecting funds. Now, just like any other business, you've seen the cost. If you increase this, maybe 200 into 20, 200 in 20 into 200, let's say, that would cost you $4,000 to start with. And again, you can just cover these $4,000 within 1 month very easily. And then from down there, from there onwards, right? You can make every month $4,000 just using and putting candies in the similar in the same boxes, right? So I can bet you wouldn't have seen any business model that would work so fast. Now, just like any business models, this model's got pros and cons, and obviously you've got to come up every time with innovative solutions. We'll keep on discussing all of those solutions as well. But yes, this business has got a very huge potential, but you've got to take it as a business. For example, you can take it as a part-time business. You can do it full-time. Maybe just start side gig, or maybe hire someone to help you place these boxes, right? So yeah, so this is what I just wanted to talk to you about today. Wanted to show you this little opportunity of how it works, and how you can set up very quickly this business and start doing it and making money online. Sorry, not online. Basically, this is making money very quickly. And and you can do it as a part-time, as a full-time, whatever you want to do. Or maybe initially you can do it part-time, and once it starts working for you, you can just go and do it full-time. So yeah, that's one of the most exciting businesses that I really wanted to make a video for, from a long time. So I just wanted to share this with you. If you've got any questions, let me know. This is just a rough video, just to give you an idea. In the details, we've basically got a few more videos coming up that will discuss exactly what is an owner box, how to set up an owner box, how to get locations, what are the good locations, what are the bad locations, what are the pros and cons of an owner box, and what to do in if you're struggling with the bad locations, and all those suggestions are coming down the road, right? Just keep in touch, and keep asking whatever you've got any questions. Just send us a comment, and we'll be more than happy to assist you. Or if not, you can always directly get in touch with Scott Larry. His Amazon, his eBay, or maybe anyone because I've never found anyone selling that cheaper. So this is kind of all-in-one solution. All you have to do is maybe just come on his eBay, or maybe go to his website. This is ownerboxforyou.com, or maybe just come to his Amazon, send him a message, start talking to him, and see how you feel about it. That would be the best starting point. And once you're confident about it, you can just do it as a pilot study or a test run. Once it starts working for you, you can take it from there. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I will include all those links of the collections that those guys are doing in the description. If you've got any questions, feel free to reach out, and I will see you soon. Take care. Have a great day. Bye.